Imagine your car suddenly can't go faster than 20 miles per hour, no matter how hard you press the gas pedal. It happens unpredictably. Now imagine someone tells you this is normal, that it's just the car's natural ebb and flow. You'd probably question their understanding of how cars are supposed to work. Now consider how we approach pain and symptoms in the human body. We've been conditioned to believe that fluctuations in pain and chronic symptoms are completely natural, something we should simply accept. But what if that belief is part of a carefully shaped narrative? What if asking why it's happening or trying to identify and remove the cause is subtly discouraged? Ask yourself this: if you begin to uncover the reasons for your symptoms and take steps to avoid them, who benefits and who doesn't? Who loses access to your ongoing payments, prescriptions, and procedures? Health insurance companies market themselves as being on your side. But the reality is, they're protecting their bottom line. Your money is what truly matters to them. If their costs rise, they simply raise your premiums. The sicker people get, the larger their profits grow. It's not about healing you, it's about sustaining the system. Think about this carefully: if everyone were healthy, if people stopped depending on pharmaceutical care and insurance coverage, the economic structure in this country would be shaken to its core. In fact, healthcare makes up over a fifth of the national economy. By comparison, the defense industry is a much smaller slice. A healthy population would fundamentally disrupt this balance. If this sounds shocking, it's because you started to wake up. You're beginning to see the matrix for what it is. And one of the most powerful tools to free yourself from it, one of the simplest yet most profound, is keeping a health journal. Journaling isn't just about tracking your day. It's about reconnecting with your body and breaking free from the cycle of unexplained symptoms. It helps you reclaim your awareness and recognize patterns the system doesn't want you to see. There's an overwhelming amount of health information out there about food, supplements, exercise, and lifestyle. Much of it is conflicting, and some of it is intentionally misleading. That's why your personal journal becomes your truth. It reveals how your body uniquely responds, in real time. To use your journal effectively, track your symptoms and habits chronologically. Look at the patterns over time. For example, your stomach processes liquids and solids differently. It uses specialized nerve endings and feedback mechanisms to distinguish between them. Liquids pass through the stomach quickly, sometimes in as little as 5 to 30 minutes. Solids stay longer, 2 to 4 hours, on average, before moving into the small intestine, where most digestion and absorption happen over the next several hours. This is one of the reasons we recommend avoiding juice. It doesn't remain in the stomach long enough to trigger proper satiety or digestion, and it often lacks the beneficial fiber found in whole fruits. From there, contents move into the large intestine, where water is absorbed and the rest is prepared for elimination. This final stage can take 12 to 48 hours, or even longer depending on your health. Altogether, the full journey from eating to elimination may take 1 to 3 days. Understanding this timeline is essential. It gives your journal entries context and helps you identify what's really driving your symptoms. Without this knowledge, it's easy to misinterpret your body's responses or miss delayed effects. With it, you can spot patterns more accurately and take action more confidently.
By tracking key parameters daily, you start to build a clear picture of what's helping and what's hurting. These can include 1. What you eat, time of day, portion size, ingredients, cooking methods. 2. Your water intake, how much and when. 3. Bowel movements, time, ease, consistency, color, shape. For your information, the topic of stool color and what it may indicate about your digestive health is explained in more detail through the link provided below. 4. Urination, strength of stream, ease, frequency. 5. Sleep, duration, quality, wake-ups, urination during the night. 6. Pain and symptoms, location, time of day, severity. 7. Physical activity, type, duration, intensity, how well tolerated. 8. Mental and intellectual activity, when and for how long, how taxing. 9. Weather conditions, temperature, humidity, rain or snow. 10. Medicines or supplements, time taken, dosage.
All of this data, taken together, creates a personalized health map. It lets you see through the fog of misinformation and observe your body's truth. No commercial, no insurance plan, and no pharmaceutical promise can replace that. If the standard journaling approach doesn't provide enough clarity, you can adopt a more controlled method. Try eating identical meals for at least 3 days, same breakfast, same lunch, same dinner, while keeping other variables constant. This helps you establish a reliable baseline. After that, try adding or removing a single ingredient and observe the effects for 3 more days. This slow, mindful approach helps isolate what your body reacts to. For example, while cannabis, also known as hemp or marijuana, is sometimes praised for supporting liver health, some individuals may still experience unwanted side effects. This method isn't limited to food, it can be applied to other variables, such as exercise routines or supplements. The goal is not just to feel better, but to understand what helps and what harms, on your terms, in your own body, based on your own experience. Because when you are well, truly well, independent, and thriving, you weaken the system that profits from your suffering.
Your health is not just personal. It's powerful, and it starts with paying attention.